And welcome everyone to a Scouts of the Entertainment Reforged replay, continuing on with our improvised theme of Minas Tirith week. We're back at Minas Tirith, but this time it's a 4v3, and it's set to be by MSQ2. Before we get started, if you'd like to send me through other Total War replays like Reforged, there are now links at the bottom of your screen, and also in the description below. There's also a PayPal option, Subscribestar, Patreon, and Streamlabs donation link if you'd like to support my work. However, if those aren't choices for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick the bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below, and I will read them and reply to them if I can. And with that, let's get in with the replay. So today we got MSQ2 commanding Mordor. He's at the very front, and you'll notice he's put his army directly in front of the gates of Minas Tirith. This means he doesn't want to give the defenders too much chance or time maybe to do a sally out with Cav. So we'll see if that pays off for him or works against him. In any case, we have some Temple Executioners here, armoured up, because they've got the silver helms as you can see. Next we have some Moron on guard. We've got some Moron infantry. Looks like we've got a few units of Moron infantry. More Moron on guard. So maybe 4 units of infantry so far. And I think 3 units of Moron on guard. There also have some Blackguard and Barad-dûr here, pushing our siege tower. They're usually only good for pushing through tight defensive choke points, but we'll see. We've got some more Blackguard and Barad-dûr, Orc Maulers, Troll Drummers, Sauron's Will, a couple of units of them. They'll need them for later for sure. We have some Olark High as well, some more Orc Maulers, make that 3 units there. And I didn't see any Nazgul, I don't think, but we'll keep an eye out for them later. Moving on to his ally, we'll go to over here first. We have Rudar, commanded by my man Vero. He's got some Dunman Spearmen here, some Blackwolds, some Rudar Axemen, 3 units there, some Herodane Pikemen, some Rudar Swordsmen, got 3 units there, a Catapult, and some Dunman Spearmen. He's definitely got some Troll Shrill Axe Throwers, Etamor's Troll Hunters, most of his units are hidden. I think I also saw some Frodham Javelins in there as well. I think I got some Herodane Berserkers in there too, I think. I don't know if he's got any Herodane Pikemen, I didn't see any. He's got Rangers, I just saw them there. We'll come back to his army later. Third attacker is Orcs of the Misty Mountains, commanded by Ricky Beagle, who's no stranger to Reforged. He's got some Heavy Goblin Spears, Cave Trolls, 2 units, make that 3 units actually. I thought you can only bring 2 units before you cop a penalty for bringing a third. So he's spent a bit of coin actually to bring this 3rd unit. Hopefully it does pay off for him. It's a bit of a gamble. There's no Troll Drummers. We also have some Snugger Skirmishers hidden at the moment. We've got some Black Uruks, Goblin King's Bodyguard. Oh no, he didn't. No, Goblin King's Bodyguard, yeah. I thought someone made a mistake of putting the General in the Goblin Band unit again. That was a disaster last time. We have some Mount Uruk hosts, 2 units. I think I've got 2 units total here, Black Uruks, and I think that's all I can see there at the moment. So yeah, he's gone heavy on the Cave Trolls. That's a big risk. Next we have Harad, commanded by Kentuka the Easterling, a really familiar face. And next we've got Kentuka the Easterling, a very familiar face. He's got some Herodane Spearmen here, some Saffron Pikemen. We have some Saffron Warband here, and some Saffron Pikemen mixed in. We have some Trollmen of Harad, Mulhad Berserkers, Mulhad Beast Hunters, that's the, I suppose, mid-tier Javelin unit. We've got, do we have the Elite? Yes we do, Demons of the Desert in the background there. Okay, so, jumping around a little bit here. We've got some Dismounted Serpent Guard here, I think 3 units, armoured up. These guys aren't really that good unless you actually bring the sword upgrade, in my opinion. They tend to actually struggle against mid-tier units, and take a few casualties even with light tier units, so my impression of them of late is not the best. Next we have some Trollmen of Harad here, Demons of the Desert as I said, Champions of Nafarat, some Muad Berserkers again, make that 3 units total, yep, and some Saffron Warband and Saffron Pikemen on the end here. And we come to the first of 3 defenders. Now we'll call out the units as we see them, as they're all mixed out throughout the city. But for now we'll start on the 2nd level, and we have Gondor, commanded by Bloodbath McGrath. A very familiar face. You've got some Wardens of Minas Ithil here, some Gondor Spearmen, some Gondor Infantry, Fountain Guard, Raven Helms of Kaer Andros. Raven, make that 2 units actually. Oh no, we have a 2nd Gondor army coming by Keller 3R. So we could have a good versus evil scenario here on our hands. We have Wardens of the White Tower belong to Keller. I think we'll go through the wall here just to see if there's any units. No, no units. Alright, we'll start from this end of the city and work our way back. We've got some Gondor infantry. These guys are not armoured up at all, and they're controlled by the third and last defender, IIAC. He's got some Gondor infantry, some Gondor archers, both not armoured up. These are your basic models. We have some Gondor spearmen and marksmen of King Andros. So it looks like IIA has gone for more a numerical army and not really for more elite Gondor styled army, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's not that expensive to armor up your units as Gondor, I believe, or at least it wasn't in the last patch. To be fair, I haven't played as Gondor so far in this new edition. We have some Guards of Osgiliath, some Axemen of Osnak, again not armoured up, Pelican Marines, Guards of Osgiliath, Gondor Infantry, Gondor Archers. We have some more marksmen of King Andros, and we have some more Raven Helms, Gondor Spearmen. We've got some Nemethian Honor Guard, more Raven Helms. We have some Gondor Infantry, Gondor Spearmen, and Ithilien Rangers, who should not be firing at all. They should be saving those for later. They're pretty much useless right now because their targets are not only in loose formation, they're so far away, they're hardly going to get any hits or any benefit from the body-piercing ability, so there's really no point at this stage. Next we have some marksmen of King Andros, I think maybe Axemen of Osnak, some Nemethian Honor Guard. We have some Penthgelm Cavalry, and more Axemen of Osnak embedded in there, and some Gondor Militia. We have some more infantry, more militia, Citadel Guard, Mithrandir's Retune from Bloodbath, Fountain Guard, Ithilien Rangers. We have Nemethian Honor Guard, Spearmen, Militia, Fountain Guard, Spearmen, and I think you guys get the gist. It's just a whole lot of the same, it's all mixed out throughout the city. We have a Trebuchet, some Gondor Cavalry here. These guys are not armoured up. And some more Mithrandir's Retune. Now we have more militia just manning the walls here. We have Gondor archers here armoured up all the way, so Keller upgraded his Gondor troops somewhat. More Gondor archers, more militia, and more archers, and I think that is that there. But Keller's got to get his militia off the walls here. They could inhibit the accuracy of the archers by crowding the walls like this. So it could work against the defenders there. But for now, let's get this replay started. Enjoy. So it is an all Gondor affair, so it's kind of a themed battle. Although Rohan is not coming to the party today, unfortunately, guys. He didn't get an invite. That Aragorn is very arrogant. The real question is where's the cab going to go? So, that's just the archers on the walls right now. Better be careful with Morin on guard, they are spearmen. Now, MSQ too has made a mistake here. He's marched out one unit of Morin infantry that the cavalry could get their teeth into. That's all reward, very little risk. There's no spearmen nearby. So he could target them. I don't know why he's not. Oh, okay. He targeted the Temple Executioners. Yes, that was probably the target to go after, but as you can see, MSQ2 quickly got him embedded within the spearmen to protect them, and now they're just sort of hunkering down under the protection of the Morin guards, so the cavalry's not going to get anywhere near them to do any significant damage anyway. So Bloodbath's heading off now to harass Orcs in Misty Mountains. It looks like Bloodbath's sticking around here though. He's going to go after the Morin infantry after all. Yep, here they come. Spearman coming in. He might get there. I think he will get there. Oh, that was not a good charge. They had their swords out. It is time to pull back. That did not work out too well. Okay, Mithrandir's Retune heading back. Right now, Bloodbath, we've got Bloodbath running around outside looking for a target. He's just struggling to find one. We've got infantry, we've got Blackguard too that he could charge into. But that's more on guard there. Infantry, he could go after these units. It looks like he's going to try that. We'll see if this pays off this time. He tried to bomb that charge there. Okay, guys, charging in. Pelican and Cavalry struggling to get free. Oh, they're broken. Oh, not good. You got to be careful with your cav. This far away from your army and your general, if they get swamped and then put under any significant pressure, you probably will lose them, no matter how elite they are. Looks like he might be going for the Blackguard, maybe. Yeah, he could do a charging the Olak high, maybe.
The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Now, I don't know what Pharaoh is waiting for. There seems to be a habit of Pharaoh. I don't know if it's a regular habit or something like that, because I was trying to play a siege, it crashed unfortunately. But before it did, Pharaoh hadn't yet moved in, I don't think, as opposed to his allies. I don't know why. It's like he tries to assess the situation before he makes his move. As you can see, defenders aren't really getting any good hits on the walls. They probably should just stop. And there's what's left of the Pinnacle and Cavalry coming back. See, now he's getting friendly hits on his own cav. It's not a good thing. Defenders need to just stop. Not getting any good hits there. All these orcs are in loose formation. His archers don't have any good targets. The other attackers though are taking their time. Kentucka's moved up now. He's moving in, I think, with the orcs in Misty Mountains. Ricky is starting to send up some units. He's keeping his cave trolls well back in reserve, along with the... I don't know, where's the Goblin King's bodyguard? Yeah, they're right there. Okay, so Ricky's getting ready to go launch his assault. MSQ2 is a little ways off yet from beginning his, and Pharaoh is just sitting out there and not doing anything just yet. Alright, we've got the Mithraean harassing Ricky Beagle. Not the best charge. If you're gonna charge a unit holding a siege tower, you gotta charge them from the side. No, actually you gotta charge them from the rear if you want an effective charge. As you can see, charging from the side or the front, the cavalry gets caught here on the siege tower and the charge basically gets nullified. Got a couple of kills there, but a charge on a unit like the Mount Mirror Coast, Mithraean can destroy one unit on its own easily. Going into the Black Orcs of the mountains. Can get into them. Yeah, that's a good hit. It's a solid hit right there. Now Boba's got to run, he's got to move. Spears almost there, they got away. Trollman of Rad. go. Okay, Kentuka has not wasted any time at all. He's sent up his Mulhad Berserkers. They're going in. Ricky Beagle's going in too. I think we've got Pharaoh moving now. I can see him moving, yeah. Ricky Beagle's making the mistake of sending a unit of Mountaineer Coast after Mithranda's Red Tunic. He should be sending, if he's going to chase units, even though he shouldn't chase units with infantry, there is literally no point in doing it. You'll never catch them. Unless a person is not watching you, and then you can seize the opportunity, but you know, that's a flip of the coin situation. The Mountaineer Coast should not be chasing units like Mithranda's Red Tunic. You're asking them to kill your unit, pretty much, if you do that. Now, they're tearing up Mulhad Berserkers. That was a good charge there. Average. Now we've got Gondor archers here. Maybe we should try and bring them back towards the end of this courtyard, like over here. We've got marksmen of Canada, so let's have a look and see who they're shooting at. Most of the arrows are actually hitting the walls. Guards of a ski out in place. Defenders are ready. It's good to see Pharaoh moving. His allies really needed his presence. MSQ2 is putting the last siege tower in place. It looks like MSQ2 might be thinking about sending his trolls on the walls here. Bit of a gamble. But Keller's making the mistake of not getting his troops off the walls. He's also wasting a lot of ammunition trying to hit those units. I wonder why Pharaoh's still pushing his siege tower. MSQ2 already has his siege towers in place. I mean, yeah, he can put some siege towers over here if he wants, but I don't know if that's where he's going. Yeah, that's the only place he can go. There's no room left really over here. Oh, we've got Nazgul as well. We didn't see Nazgul before. We thought there might be Nazgul. So we got Kentuka and we got Ricky leading the way at the moment. They're taking some hits, but not too many. Mountain Berserkers getting off the walls and charging into the marksmen. Now marksmen should probably stop firing at the men coming over the walls and shoot the men coming out of the portholes here. Now what Ricky has to do here is get his men off the walls here and into the faces of these archers and drive them back or get them to stop firing at his troops coming over. You see, I think II shouldn't have actually withdrawn here, and not until the attackers have started coming through the portholes at the bottom of the walls. Right now he had an opportunity to take out that Mulhad Berserker unit with no risk, and he could continue to fire at the enemy units on the walls here, because as you can see they're not coming down the walls yet, and he had time, but he left. Okay, Pelican Marine's going to try and take out this unit of Berserkers. Until just put them into loose formation. Obviously it didn't help too much, but I think they probably could have killed them all had they been in tight formation, so you know, he did what he could. And he also got them to waste 2 volleys there of javelins on them, and still didn't break them, which is pretty good. So we got Orcs in Misty Mountains, and we got Harad. They've established a base here inside Minas Tirith. They've taken the right side of Minas Tirith. No, sorry, the left side of Minas Tirith. They got there in the end. And now they can start pushing across and actually help out MSQ too and Pharaoh when they begin their own pushes. I don't think the defenders should have given up the walls so easily. The defenders originally might have harassed Orcs and Missy Mountains and Harad before, but they didn't get too many kills. Not enough to make a difference. Alright. They've knocked open a hole in the wall. What will Pharaoh do next? Oh, he also took out a bunch of Gondorian archers. Kel didn't get them off the walls. Interesting. We had Artillery Rangers here for some reason. Oh, Bob just got him out. Oh, he has an opportunity here. He's got a line of sight. He can fire. Looks like he's going to try and do that. Yeah. Couple of hits there. Took us sending over some troops to help out. Got the Blackguard at the ready. MSQ2's got a whole host of troops raring to go. He's going to send some infantry to act as a distraction. They won't win on their own. I think he's just waiting for Ricky and Katuka down here to make a difference. See, we got guards with Skilliath moving out, chasing after the Black Uruks. More Berserkers should probably charge in, I don't know what they're waiting for. We've got Demons of the Desert up here. We've got Marks and Candors firing in as well. Gondor getting a lot of nice hits here. Black Uruk's trying to get through the guards of Gilead. It's a tough ask, especially by themselves. We've got Gondor infantry charging in. We've got 2 units of marksmen and campers firing over here. Now he's got to move back his unit of Gondor, his marksmen. He's got to move back his marksmen a little bit. As you can see, all these marksmen are now shooting up because Gondor infantry is right in their path. There's not much they can do about it. Okay, Demons of the Desert, where are they firing? Oh, there we go. Demons of the Desert destroying the guards of Skilliath. Marksman is still shooting after the wrong target. Here we go. Oh, nice work. He made IA pay for that. It's hard to say his name. You want to say the whole thing, but you just get tongue tied. II. I just have to call you II from now on. It's just too hard to say. Anyway. Demons of the Desert proving to be the nuisance that they're famous for. Alright. Looks like Kentucka's plan is to actually get through here and throw his javelins into the Gondor infantry, taking out both the Gondor infantry and maybe a lot of marksmen with King Andros. Okay, Pharaoh's knocking up the wall here. II is, I think, trying to get out of there. Okay, Deems of the Desert. He's trying to get him to fire, but he probably can't because his friendly troops are in the way. There you go. I think II's asleep. Oh! No, that wasn't his fault. Sometimes units can get stuck on the walls here and you could be screaming to someone to get off the walls and they just won't. And it's just really unfortunate when that happens. And I'm going to guess that probably happened in this case. Teams of the Desert, are they out of ammunition? No, they're not. They're going to get into II's faces and fire. Oh, this is an interesting development. Pelican Marines firing in. Alright, let's go and check out the rest of the wall, see how that's going. You got attackers coming over. You got Pharaoh. He's in. Still got sending some Heritage Spearmen in. It's the first unit to go through the main gate. MSQ2's got some Rohan infantry here on the wall. Over here too. Callous Sally Yap here with his Gondor militia. That's probably not a good idea. MSQ2's attack here has pretty much failed as soon as it's begun. He's not getting through the Gondor anytime soon over here. It is 22 and 19% so far. And we're over halfway already. Yeah, how the attacker's going to do this? Yeah, good marks and candles firing in. Swords down at 124. They could last for another 4 minutes, maybe, under that fire. Cave Trolls, they're through. Cave Trolls disrupting the Guards was getting out of formation. They were doing pretty well until that happened. Now they're going to break any second. And now that really helps the attackers move forward inch by inch closer to the main gate. And when they get there, they'll make it easier for the other attackers to assault the main gate. Because then the defenders are fighting on basically 2 fronts. Well, 2 fronts inside the walls. There's only one way the attackers can come at them, and the defenders already have that blocked off. At least they did. Yeah, Guards was going to come back. What we got out here? Troll shot Axos loading up. Pharaoh's wasting his ammo there. All his X's are going into the bang ram. Got the Blackguard going in. What's MSQ2's plan here exactly? I mean, the Blackguard isn't known for their fighting skills, they're known as a pushing unit only. Alright, MSQ2 is beginning his attack. Seriously, what was the idea behind this assault? We've got Sauron's will now. Backing them up. Olokai's coming in. Trebuchet is firing. They could be going after the Trebuchet, I guess, but Kel's got it pretty well protected. Gondor's doing okay, all things considered. He's struggling a little bit, but they do have plenty of reinforcements in that direction. So MSQ2 is pushing in hard. He should be reinforcing this defense, but instead he's retreating. He's on a guard for some reason. That's not good. They want to shore up this defense. They want to make sure MSQ2 doesn't break through. We've got Attilian Rangers here. I'm sure he doesn't want to lose them.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Rangers need to fall back immediately. II is retreating and he's not telling Bloodbath. I don't know why Bloodbath is leaving his Rangers there. This is not a unit you want to lose, or just throw away. Okay, for some reason he's saving he's knocking an honor guard, but he's not saving his Rangers. And now they're broken. One mistake is going to cost them dearly. But Attilian Rangers from II here, but I don't know if they're out of munition. They're on the front lines with their blades out. But they could be under attack from the Northern Guard. But it is 44 to 62 now in favour of the attackers. The defense have to pull back. The defense has collapsed. They're about to get outflanked. They must pull back. Struggling to get his answers out of there. The attackers are pretty much through. Okay. The last of the attackers are bringing their troops through, getting ready to assault the main choke point to the second level. Looks like they're thinking they can get some shots off here.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Not a good idea. They've got the Black Guard pushing through. They're going to get to the Trebuchet and take it out. He's going to try and save it. See if he does. Blackguard doing what Blackguard does best. We got Gondor Cavalry of all the units. Really out of place here. Definitely not in their element. They're gonna die. We've got Nazgul here too. I think Gondor just threw them at the wolves deliberately. As sort of a sacrificial unit. Yeah, the wards of Miss Ethel tend to be... They look like they're an AP unit now. Their bolts don't appear to be body piercing. And they look like they have... Bolt is black. Which is indicative of the Blackshot Dragon Slayer ammo, which was armor piercing. $47.71. Those coming in. You got Spearmen holding the entrance. I think those are Gondorian generals. They bring the cave trolls down. A lot of trolls are dropped. I was going to say a lot of trolls are bloodied up. Oh, he looks mean. I don't know how many more units of Blackguard he has. You can quickly see Gondor is being overwhelmed here. We've got Fountain Guard at the entrance. Got 2 units of Fountain Guard, no less. Oh, well done. They saved the trebuchet, as you can see. Now, it's getting a little bit grindy here, so I probably will times 2 speed it, just because it is a little bit grindy. And then not much will happen for a little while. Fountain Guard is pretty good. They're some of the best units in Reforged for holding choke points. Of course, when you withdraw what makes you strong, it leaves the rest pretty weak. Okay, we've got Gondor archers here firing in. I'll slow it down again. We've got an Oleg Hyde just looking around. Mordor's just continuing to push. Is it Trebuchet firing? Yeah. Apparently Trebuchet's firing. We've got Trolls Shore. Oh no, Demons of the Desert are still alive. Trying to take out the retreating Fountain Guard. Yeah, very nice. They're tearing up the Gondor's defense. See, the defenders don't have anything in place to shoot back at him here. I mean, we've got a Trebuchet, but it looks like he struggled to get it to fire. He just couldn't do it. Mordor's firing their catapult into the Gondorian forces, and now Gondor's going to pay for it because he's really exposed here. Most of that was Gondor forces. Another big hit. It's like Gondor doesn't have any answer for this. Attackers arrive, Gondor meets them, Gondor gets hammered and pushed back. Seems to be the story here today. No units up here on the walls. I've got Wormsmith Ether. Probably can move to a better location. Of course, it helps if you can shoot through the ground. Well, the catapult can't fire. It actually keeps firing to the walls. As you can see, Gondor just keeps losing ground to the attackers. They keep pushing through. We've got Warrens of the White Tower and a Gondorian general here, but it won't make any difference. The attackers have the momentum, they have the forces. The defenders don't have anything in place to really do anything that will deliver a death blow to this advancing force. We've got a couple of ranges, but they're not really in a decent formation. Take a look at the kill count later, obviously, but right now it's 54 to 87. And if I had to guess, I'd say that was from a trebuchet shot. And if so, that was very, very nice. He's pulling back the trebuchet again. Okay, I think that was one of the Gondorian generals. You got snow trolls here, which I didn't see before. So yeah, Ricky bought a lot of trolls with him. Not just 3 units of cave trolls. Warsman's Ether will probably rack up a lot of kills here, but it won't be enough. $56 to $90. Air range moving up, but there's no one to really hit. And we'll have berserkers in a good location. I'm trying to slow it down for a little bit here. We also have snugger archers as well. I think we've got javelins, but maybe more or snugger skirmishes throwing the javelins into the Warden's Ether. No, maybe it's a Foreign javelin, sorry. Yeah, it is.
Our men are in command of the city.
That's a lost cause, that battle. Well, there's no other troops this way at all. Where's that guy going? I think they're broken. Wherever that guy's going. Oh no, Gondor archers. I don't know where he's going. But let's go check out the white tree. If we can. Yes, we can. There's the white tree. The tree of the king. Well, that's unfortunate because Minas Tirith is about to fall to the forces of evil. What is that? I's got his Mithridates Retinue up here. Wow. Alright guys, I think we're done here. The attackers are mopping up the defenders. Well, this time 6 it, yeah? And that's it guys, the attackers have taken the Citadel. Time is up. We have a clear victory and a clear defeat of Gondor. So congratulations to MSQ2 who got an impressive 1890 kills. That's pretty good for an attacker. Pharaoh got 656, Kentuka the Easterling 1044, and Ricky Beagle on 834. Keller 3R got 1707, IIAAC got 923, Bob the Grath on 1852. So looking at the kill count here for MSQ2. Well, got the best results here. Modern Infantry got, well, they ranged from 16 to 139, so a bit of a wide gap there. Troll Drummers got 37, that's not bad for them. Temple Executioners 115, Nazgul 222, very nice. Oleg High 202, Blackguard Barad-dûr, each got over 100 kills, I am impressed. Black Sauron's Will, 83 and 51. Rohan on Guard ranged from 39 to 63, so not that good. Orc Maulers ranged from 30 to 75. And that is it. So, well done to the attackers. They didn't really do too much wrong. I'm sure Gondor might scare them a little bit with their cab charges at first. Definitely II should have used his Thranduil's Retinue at the start when his allies used their cab. That probably would have really helped them a little bit. Don't know if it would have achieved victory, but it would have taken out a lot of vulnerable units. So that was probably a mistake. And also firing on the archers and maybe losing micro on a couple of units there, like the Athelian Rangers that Bloodbath lost. That was a bit of a surprise. Again, defenders lost some troops on the walls when they were brought down. Sometimes you can't get your troops off those walls. I've tried. Sometimes some sort of glitch holds them in place. I'm not sure why, but that's just unfortunate when that happens. So I won't pick on them for that. But great attack from the attackers. Thank you to MSQ2 for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.